Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Hope you're doing well the day after Thanksgiving. Let me see who we got in here. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Happy JoY. Guess what? Auntie Jean's awake. I'm so excited. Happy FriYay. Oh my goodness. I am ready to see who's had a great morning already. I know it's early, but it's never too early to have a great day. It's a great day to have a great day. So I'm going to go into the heart brain coherence. So whoever's here, just come on in, share the joy, share your love, and let's get started going into the heart. So a hand on your heart space. Breathe in the love and breathe out the love. Breathe in happiness and breathe it back out. And breathe in peace and send that peace out into the world. What a good feeling to do the heart brain first thing in the morning. Isn't it awesome that we have this tool? We know that we can do something to make ourselves feel better, to help others, because our vibration increases the vibration of the planet. Who doesn't want to do that? Well, there are people that want to do that, but let's just all focus on the positive and what we can do to be more positive. Marietta, hello, my sweetheart lady. And Rosalind, good vibes. Isabel Reese, good morning, good morning. Happy FriYay. Let's get some yays going up in here. So happy that you all are here this morning. And let's just see if Auntie Jean has woke up enough to find us. I know she has trouble finding us sometimes, and that's why I ask people to share it out, because sometimes we all need a little help, don't we? I know I do. I try to find things sometimes and I just can't do it. Oh, thank you, Rosalind. And Hope Wellington Marshall, good morning to you. Blue, good morning. Ricky, Josie, hello, come on in. So we're doing yays today, and I'm going to read the blog from last night. Boy, they were so ready to talk last night. I think it was because my vibration was lifted. It was so high last night. I love Thanksgiving. I didn't used to, but now I love Thanksgiving. And it just really increased my vibration to a good point where I sat and talked with those angels for hours, actually. And then they brought through the blog, which is called Receive Your Armor. Good morning, Deirdre. And there's our Auntie Jean. No Black Friday for me, my dear. I stay away from those stores as much as possible, Black Fridays. Okay, so let's get to that blog and see what the angels had to say to us. And it is, be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. And that's from the Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. One of the most profound writings to come from Edgar Cayce states that we must come to know ourselves, or we live an unexamined life. If we live an unexamined life, we may find that we have devoted our time, our energy, our efforts to endeavors which in retrospect were far afield from where we really knew to be, what we really knew to be worthwhile, and that we truly wish to accomplish. Boy, I better have some coffee, Auntie Jane. I'm going to read Edgar's quote again because it's an important one. We must come to know ourselves, or if we live an unexamined life, we may find that we have devoted our time, our energy, our efforts to endeavors which in retrospect were far afield from what we really knew to be worthwhile and that we truly wished to accomplish. So many times we give other people power over us and give in to demands that we have no desire to participate in. The pressures keep us in a state of submission when our soul is screaming at us to stop and observe, evaluate, and decide for ourselves how to live our lives. In knowing ourselves, we can then make more informed decisions and stop being manipulated by others. Dear angels, it sounds so easy when we hear the words, just pause and listen. But in reality, it takes great willpower to put the brakes on. How can we stop the impulse to stay in the spin and chaos when we know it would be so much better if we would step away for the clarity? Dear ones, in any given situation, we encourage you to be still and know. What you will find as you go inside and close off all outward distractions, as well as your own internal thought processes, is that you have to know yourself first. Who are you? Where did you come from? Why are you here? In your stillness, you will discover a peace that passes all understanding. You will find your higher power and spirit guides who want only your best and highest good. You will be lifted up to observe your soul's progress as you learn the important lessons you came to Earth to figure out. Sometimes you have to step away to get closer. There is no operator manual. It's all inside of you. And the more you ask for it to be opened up for you, the sooner you will stop fighting with yourself and step into your true potential. Stop trying to pretend you are brave in all situations. Become humble and softened, and there you will find yourself fortified with the hardest of armor and prepared to take on whatever comes your way. We cannot help you suit up if you refuse to stand up and stand still. Dear angels, today I promise to be still and listen in preparation for my armor. So, do you have your armor on? That's going to be my question to myself now. You know, when things come my way and it looks kind of daunting, it's like, did I put my armor on? Was I still enough? Did I stand by to really give myself time to process, to give myself time to think about what's important and to think about what that next step might be, or even what happened in the last step that I took? Because sometimes we're so busy running that we forget to think about what happened, what transpired. And it was interesting having Thanksgiving dinner last night or yesterday afternoon with Jean's daughter and her friend that came over. And Jean was asked about her journey. And they wanted to know what did you do? What did you get out of it? What did you encounter? And so it was interesting just to sit back and listen to her really reflect and think about that 4-month time span that she spent in the Angel Mobile, and that we traveled around meeting people and enjoying the peas. So yeah, sometimes we have to just step away, give it a minute, and then reflect on it and say, what did I learn? What did I get out of that time? Sally De La Rosa in the house. Good morning. Lauren Riley, good morning to you. And Blue says, did you unpack all your stuff? Can you fit any more in your house? Just teasing, sweet Jean. Lulu says, good morning. Good morning, Lulu Bell. Yeah, it's getting interesting in the house. Blue, in the car, we barely had room, well, until we got the new Angel Mobile, we barely had room for Auntie June to sit in the car. And she kind of fit in that front seat with all kinds of stuff surrounding her. But now that stuff has a home, and it's interesting to watch the process. And Jean has realized that she needs a bigger altar space because she was collecting a lot of stuff on the way to put on her altar. So her altar has outgrown her. And it's interesting to see that, and to see that Jean has expanded. And she's expanded in so many ways. Jean, I wish you were on here so you could share some of the stuff and share some of the joy of the journey that you had. And we'll do that. We'll take time for you to come on and share with everyone and share some memories from along the way. All right, so I'm ready to do the Kuan Yin card. Anybody ready for Kuan Yin? And Jean had a present waiting for her when she got home. And I hope that she does come on at some point and shares that with you all, because it's amazing. I'm not going to share it because it's hers to share. But yeah, just wait till you see what was waiting for her when she got home. Besides the hubby and the 2 fur babies, that was exciting. So Kuan Yin this morning goes right along with our blog. Uniquely you. The more we are willing to become authentic rather than conventional, the more we will need to eschew conditioning in favor of aliveness. Be willing to run the risk of being authentic so that you can live from your heart and experience real joy. That really did go along with armoring up, didn't it? To be still, to really fully experience what we go through in life. And then just be you. Who else you gonna be? Just be you. And Erica Hoppy, good morning, good morning. And Blue says, oh my gosh, it's a good thing you did not have the larger car from the start. Jean, did you ever find your selenite? I don't know. She's been pulling out all kinds of stuff out of those bags. I wish you were here to see the unpacking process. It was just as interesting as the packing process. And Jean says, that is interesting. I've been thinking of writing some entries called What I Learned on My Journey. Absolutely. I know we would all love that. And yes, you found your selenite. I'm so glad, because we don't like anything hiding, do we? And I know that she's been out a little bit talking to her fae here, Miss Blue, but they've kind of been quiet, I think. I was really amazed yesterday at how quiet they were at Thanksgiving, because I know they like celebrations and they like the happiness and the joy and the laughter. And Rosalind says, where is Teri now? Is there an app for that, like a navigation app? What symbol would be used? Would it be a heart or a peace sign inside of a heart? I like that because that's our little logo that I created. But I like the idea, Rosalind. And if somebody is technical enough and willing to help, I would love to have that kind of app. You know, this year is going to be an amazing year coming up. There's just so much I'm already seeing, projecting forward, and what the angels are showing me that they're going to be bringing forth. And I'm excited. There's going to be a retreat. There's going to be workshops throughout the year, you guys. I was given that information 2 days ago, and I haven't said anything because I've been really chewing on it. But every month there's going to be a workshop, and I'm so excited. And I want to have different people on to help present the workshops. And I know our Michelle Landers, I'm hoping our Michelle Landers will be all over that to come on with me and do workshops. JoY Castrillo, good morning, darling. And there she is. Hello, Michelle Landers. Good morning to you. I hope you had a great day yesterday. And it's too cold for the Fae. Aw, I see them with little coats and beanies on. And I know they won't be cold. And Lauren, you're not buying anything today. I don't even go near the stores the day after Thanksgiving. I'm just like anybody else that wants to, you go ahead and knock yourself out. But I choose peace. I choose to stay in my happy, happy, joy. And that certainly doesn't mean to go out and fight with other people about things. So, all right. So it's FriYay. What is your yay? What's one yay that you can give today? I would love to know that. And looking forward, I am going to start doing the gratitude base at the beginning of the year. So anybody want to do that with me? We have a page on Facebook, but I think I'm going to create a new one for gratitude base. So if any of you want to participate and do the gratitude base, which you may not know what I'm talking about. The gratitude base is a tradition that I began, I think it was 5 years ago. It was several years ago anyway. And I had a dear friend that was into gratitude and said some gratitude every morning. He called it practice gratitude success. So I started a tradition that every day I would tag someone and let that person know they're my gratitude person for the day, that I just wanted to send them some love. And many times it was somebody I didn't even know, I had never interacted with. I just wanted to lift their vibration for the day. So I'm going to start that tradition back again on the 1st of January. And I'll do either a page or a group, and would love to have more people doing that and lifting up others and sharing the vibration of love. And let's see, I think I must have missed a message from you, Auntie Jean. I don't see it. So Jean says, wait a minute. Jasmine, I didn't see you sneak in here. Good morning, darling. Auntie Jean said, just kidding about the shopping, and I will do the gratitude vase with you. Thank you, Jean. And Jean has a physical vase that I picked up along the way. There was a store, as you all are aware of, named Love and Light Spiritual Emporium. that decided to close, and they had been carrying my book gratitude vase along with physical vases for people to use to fill it up, because that is the rest of the tradition. You write down your person and put their name in the vase. So you're growing love in that vase. Like some people grow flowers, we grow love. And Lauren, you're going back to bed because you only slept 4 hours. Oh, well, sweetheart, I hope you get some good rest. Rosalind, Carolina said she would come to Sedona. I think it's 2 hours from her house. She said she did the UFO tour once, and it was the same lady that did the tour for you and Ruth. Yeah, she's very well known in the area. And I can't wait for our Sedona retreat. I'm going to reach out today. I didn't do it yesterday because it was a holiday, but I'm going to reach out today to the homeowner. I had asked her for a quote for us to be there financially, and I'll see what that looks like. But I'm going to keep it as low as possible for people to come in and be there for that retreat. And it's going to be a smaller retreat unless you stay in a hotel, because those rooms are going to fill up really fast at the retreat house we're going to be at. And Michelle says, yes, I would love to. I love this. And yes, yes, yes. Michelle, I wish you could come to Sedona. That would be so cool to be there in April. Sally says, we have no choice but to show up for Black Friday and Small Business Saturday. Today, my FriYay is that I am awake, alive, and embracing the energy of this weekend. I am so happy, Sally, that your store is doing well. I remember when you opened it. I remember when you had the vision to open it, and now look at it. And I'm so happy for you and Tony. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving yesterday. I miss you too. And Rosalind, I am so excited. I hope that you're going to be in Sedona with us. That would be great to have you and Carolina there. So I was going through, I've been going through bags since I got here, because I didn't just have the stuff that I was traveling around with for the last 4 months. I have Luigi out back, which I haven't even touched yet to see what's in that. But I had bags here in the bedroom that I stay at Auntie Jean's house. So I have already been throwing away and putting stuff to the side to give away. And now I'm going to have to do something with Luigi, because I can't attach him to the new Angel Mobile, Angel Serenity. So I guess it's going to be, trying to sell Luigi and the basket that holds him. So there's lots and lots of stuff to be gone through still. Sally, spend your day with family and Vita. She's doing amazing with her healing. Thank you for the prayers sent to her. She is on our prayer list, so she's prayed for every day. And thank you, Sally, for being there for her. It's never easy when we lose someone, but I can only imagine that pain of losing a child. I remember when my brother passed, my first brother that died years ago, and he was young. I think he was 21 or 22 when he passed. And I remember how devastated my mom was. That was the first sibling that died. And just watching her was so heart-wrenching for me, to see that pain of knowing that that mother will never hold that child again. So yeah, I understand the pain. I haven't been through it myself, but I do understand it. Luigi, Sally, is this big bag that has been traveling with me for the last 2 years on the back of the Angel Mobile. And I had to have a hitch put on the tracks so I could carry it behind me. It carried things that I didn't normally get into every day. But now I have a bigger Angel Mobile. It's Angel Serenity. It's a brand new Equinox, and it doesn't have a hitch, and I really don't feel like putting one on it myself. I did that on the tracks, and it got to be kind of expensive. So Luigi is going to go to a new home. And Blue says the Fae are very busy doing something for them. I think that our Fae are having a big meeting with the Fae from Colorado. There was a big to-do that I went there. Long story. I actually had to get permission to go from the powers that be. You know, I'm going into Colorado, right, Blue? I'll be there probably, I want to say week after next. I'm not sure exactly what that time frame looks like, but I have to be there by the 13th because my friend is leaving to go to Europe, and I'm going to be house sitting and babysitting with her little Trooper, her little dog. Sally, you drive an Equinox. I didn't know that. And you love its size. Me too. It is absolutely perfect for the stuff that I want to take with me along the journey. So I'm really excited to be driving it around. Auntie Jean says, my FriYay is that I am holding my fur babies in my arms. It's hard to type though. Well, you know, Auntie Jean, you can come on Zoom and then you don't have to type. You can just talk. Just saying. That would be so cool. I want Jean to come on as much as possible while I'm here with her, and even after I leave here. But I would love to have that interaction and have her share some more of the journey that we went on together. Okay, any more FriYays? I love the ones that we've had so far. Blue says, I resemble that remark, sweet Jean. Yeah, it's hard to type. I can imagine, Blue, when you have Pocky and Gruffy there, they probably don't let you do much typing. And this isn't my first time pet sitting little Trooper. He does not like it when I'm talking on Zoom. He just goes bananas. And I think it's because I'm just sitting there talking, but not looking at him. And he kind of wants that attention, you know? It's like, you're here for me, lady, and you're supposed to be paying attention to me, which I do, but I do have commitments and I need to be online at certain times. So little Trooper, I hope he's settled some this year when I get there, because he really was a handful last year, just not liking me talking either on the phone or on the computer. And I'm pretty sure it's because he doesn't understand that I'm not just sitting there talking to myself. You know, sometimes it feels like that. I'm kidding. Sometimes when I come on, I'm like, is there anybody out there? Come on in. And I would love to have more of you on, especially this coming year. Let's come on and do some more interactions and discussions. Remember when you signed up to be a co-host? I'd love to do that again and just have some of you on for the co-host of the day. So I want to start that tradition again as well. Annie 7. Good morning, sweet Annie. Thank you for being here. So happy that you're here. Want to get an update about Gruffy. You don't have Gruffy. An update about Grayson and see how he's doing. And how was your Thanksgiving together? I hope you had a wonderful day yesterday. And Blue says, today is Gruff's turn. FriYay is that Dave rested 90% of the day. And today, well, we're off. Well, that's good. Does that mean you're off as in not working, or you're going somewhere? Grayson's doing okay. Awesome. And Thanksgiving was really nice. I'm so glad, Annie. I'm so glad that you had a good day. You know, I listen to that Morning Rampage by Abraham sometimes, and I really enjoy that, where over and over again, you just say, today is a good day. This is a very good day. And in this day, I'm going to create my own reality. I love that. And we all have the opportunity to do whatever we want in that day, to write on that clean slate how we want our day to look, what experiences we choose to have for the day. Just like I choose not to go out shopping today, when I think half of America is going crazy doing that. I choose to stay in my peace and serenity with my beautiful friends here in El Paso and just enjoy it and eat Thanksgiving leftovers. The food was delicious. Auntie Jean is an amazing cook, in case you all didn't know that. All right, any more yays before we go into our prayer time? It's time for us to think about who we're lifting up today, all that prayer list that we have, to just give everything over to our Creator, to know that there is a power that's greater than us, that is our Creator. Some choose to call it God. Some choose other names. It really doesn't matter. A name is something that we choose as humans. But our human name does have a meaning. So what we ascribe to our Creator as a name also has a power and has a meaning. So whatever you choose, just envision that as we lift up the prayer requests and ask for each one to be seen and acknowledged and answered for the best and highest good. Good morning, Marlene Badinger. I'm so glad you're here. So let's remember that we have all of our loved ones that we lift up every day and pray for, and any that you want to add in to that prayer list. We'll put them in there. I did put Vita on our prayer list, our typed prayer list. And Auntie Jean, I know we've had this discussion. Can't say pumpkin pie and healthy in the same breath. It just doesn't work unless you just eat the pumpkin. Blue says, sigh, going to work. We still need to get wood for here, split and stack. Oh boy, it's getting kind of late, Blue. Dave has to go embrace the job site against strong winds and such. Prayers, this spot is right at the mountain and windy. Once they get the plywood on the roof, I will stop worrying so much. Well, Blue, does worrying help the situation? That's my question, and I'll let you figure that out. And Marietta says, I have now spray painted 22 chairs and tables. Things are looking pretty spiffy now here at Heart Harbor. They were looking awesome before, Marietta, so I can imagine all that color and what those little fae are doing and how they're playing in your yard. And Blue, you resembled that remark. Okay. Elena, good morning. Hoping everyone had a beautiful Thanksgiving. Well, I hope you did as well. And I hope it was a great day for you. Okay, so if there are prayers to be shared, go ahead and share those in, and let's go into our hearts and let's just lift each other up. You know, sometimes after you've been with family or friends doing a celebration, such as Thanksgiving, it's kind of hard, isn't it, to just go back to day to day. And so let's lift everyone up that is now dealing with whatever you're dealing with on this Friday. Some may be off work. Some may have to go back to work. And I know that's the case with a lot of people. And Annie says, I feel let's all send our Kathy hand some healing love and energy extra this morning, and for a while for the angels and God to give her the healing and help she needs. Yeah, we're missing our Kathy hand this morning. And Blue says, well, no, though I usually have my fierce fae to keep me in line. It's a bit lonely. I miss them. Yeah. And Isabel says, would you add my cousin Lydia Muka to the prayer list? She had surgery to her knee 1 month ago and she's not doing well at all. Absolutely will, Isabel. I'll add it into the printed list, and we'll ask our Blue to add her into the grid. Kathy had to work today. She usually comes on and says hello before she goes to work. So let's lift her up for her energy to be higher today. All right, so the prayers. Whenever I lift a prayer up, I always just feel love in my heart. I do that first. So let's pull in that love. Let's ask for our Creator to fill us with the healing energy of love. There's so many that are in need right now, and we need to keep our vibration high so that we can surround whoever needs it with that kind of love. And I think I just saw my nephew, Donnie, that came on. Donnie, I'm so happy you're here this morning, lifting you up with love and remembering your family as you went through that holiday without my brother James being there. So anyone who is experiencing the sadness of loss, anyone who is missing a family member sitting at a table with you, just go into your heart and allow us to wrap our arms around you. So breathe in the love, see it coming to you as a channel of light, coming directly from our Creator, and see that light going all the way down the length of your body and out the bottom of your feet into the earth plane. And I'm reminded to pray for Jean's son, Michael, who had a little accident while dealing with the turkey yesterday, and he has to have surgery on a finger tomorrow that he almost cut off. And that's right, Marietta. Remember to smile as we pray, because spirit magnifies incredible loving energy. And our Joanne is asking prayers for baby Eris. He caught a little cold and called on Archangel Raphael last night while he was sleeping. His coughing seemed to subside. Our little angel is still sleeping and hope he'll feel better today. I hope so, and we'll lift up baby Eris. We'll lift him high for that cold to just go away. Okay, so as we breathe in love, breathe it back out and let that be the only feeling in your heart right now. Hold that energy. Hold the compassionate thought for whoever may be going through a challenge or a struggle and their loved ones. And with your next breath in, see what color it is. Did it change colors? When I first started breathing in the light and the love, it was pure white. And now I'm seeing like a rose color. I feel Kuan Yin has come in for all of us. I feel that she's reminding us of her words earlier, to be uniquely you, to hold on to your energy of you. And as you pray for your loved ones, as you lift them up, just know that you have all that love inside of you, that love that you want to give away. Remember all of our loved ones that we cherish and we hold dear every day. See them standing in a circle of love, and breathe out your love over that circle. Let each person feel the love as we send it to them. Let each one going through a challenge know that they're not alone, that we are right there. We are only one. We're one entity having all of these wonderful experiences. And sometimes those experiences can be a little heavy to go through. So as the one that we are, we lift each other. Just like if your hand was hurting, you would cradle that hand and you would maybe massage it and give it more attention and more love. And that's what we do when our loved ones are going through challenges. We just cradle you. So today, that's what we're doing, sharing the love. And we do that by sending it from our heart. Open up your heart space. If there's anything in there unlike love, just release that to the universe. And then you have so much more to give to others. And now let's turn our attention to Mama Gaia. Every day we lift up our planet. Every day we ask for more peace on earth, for more attention to things like human trafficking that are going on constantly in our world. And how can we become more aware of the situations? How can we know what to look for and what to do, and how to empower our children more so that they will speak up and they will seek help if they feel they're in danger? So we thank you to our Mother Gaia. Thank you for loving us, for providing for us, and for helping us as we walk along our journey this lifetime. Now let's touch each other, heart to heart. So a count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. I love you all so very much. What a beautiful day. It's a great day to have a great day. And I thank you all for being here. And Sally, I missed your comment about the hair loss, so let me just go back and see. Sally says, prayers that my COVID hair loss will cease. I have had it 3 times now, and the hair loss is phenomenal and so stressful. Yeah, let's just pray that that clears out of your body, and keep saying, I'm in perfect health. I am in perfect health. And let that be the healing process. And Blue said, big Angelics, very present today, here suddenly when Eris's name came to us. Holy smokes, it's crowded here. Teri, where's your camera to take a photo? I know, right? Yeah, I haven't been taking many photos lately. Been trying to catch up a little bit on some rest after the last part of the journey was kind of stressful on the body. And so now it's wanting that rest time. But I tell you, I feel the best I have felt in so many years just by clearing up a few things that and doing away with some habits, some bad habits that I had picked up, and cutting out certain foods out of the diet. And it makes all the difference in the world in how I feel and how my body feels. All right, I am going to go in search of Leo. So let me see if he's easily found this morning. And yep, there he is. Good morning, Leo.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on a peace for peace, on a mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the gods, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy, a very day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy, a very day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Blue.
Full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top here. The coffee's always hot and the twist is always yours. The sun is calling out to play a spoon on the shores. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can slide the dust, there is always no space in the pot. Full of love, take a spot to get the day started. Morning cup full of joy, a very day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy, a very day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of love. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of love. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of love. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of love. There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. AAA, morning cup full of joy, a very day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy, a very day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup of joy. Cup of joy.
Thank you, Leo. And yeah, I guess I didn't realize if I was talking and the song was playing, you didn't hear anything I said, but that's okay. Leo has priority at the end of the show. And oh, Elena, I'm so grateful that we got to meet you. And you are such a beautiful part of our family now. So many blessings to you and to every one of you. Thank you for being here today. Stay in your hearts and stay blessed and just have a beautiful day. Make it whatever you want it to be and send out love to somebody. And I'll be talking to you later. I love you. Namaste.